Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a fall harvest in early November, and this is going to be a real proper fall harvest. We're going to be harvesting root vegetables and also some leafy greens, and these are the things that do really well this time of year. And also, if you watched our last garden tour video, we just had our first frost last week, but it was a really mild frost and only like half of my pepper plants froze, but there are still some peppers on there that survived and grew for this last week. But this week we are going to be having a harder frost. It's going to get down to freezing tonight, and then we're going to get down to the 20s, I think the day after. So any things that have survived our really light first frost are definitely going to be gone after this week. And I do feel like fall just came overnight for us. This past week was absolutely beautiful out. It was like in the 70s and 80s. It was super warm and it kind of felt like we were in July again. But then kind of just like overnight, all of the fall leaves that had changed color on the trees, they all just fell onto the ground overnight, and now all of our trees are bare. We have this really cold weather coming in, so it's just been like a complete 180 shift. But with this weather change, it's the perfect day for a nice fall harvest. So let's go around the garden and get picking. I think we're gonna start off by picking our root vegetables because those won't wilt on us, whereas if we pick our leafy greens first, it can get a little wilty by the time we get finished harvesting everything. So first, we're finally going to be picking some of this daikon radish. I know I've been talking about it every video for the last few videos, but I think today is finally the day that we're going to be harvesting some of this, and I've shown the progress in the past, but we really do have some really nice daikon radish in here. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and start picking the largest ones. We'll probably still have some smaller ones in there that we will leave to get larger, and hopefully they'll have more room to grow since we're thinning out some of the bigger ones. And then we're gonna move on to the Vego garden bed next. And then we have a couple of things to pick here. First off, we have our giant of Sicily radishes. We've already started picking just a handful of them, and I know that we have some really nice big ones in here. And it's going to be really good to get in and get some of these bigger ones out because they are pretty densely planted in here, so it will be nice to do a little bit of thinning in the form of harvesting the larger radishes. And then also in this bed, I think we're going to go ahead and grab some of this spinach over here, this little patch that I overseeded because I didn't think my seeds were going to germinate. It ended up germinating very well, and I have a very dense patch here. And right now it's just the perfect size for some baby spinach. So we're gonna go ahead and pick some of those. And I have another variety of spinach here, so we'll probably also pick some of those to add. And yeah, I think that's what we're gonna be picking out of this bed, which I forgot to cover in the last garden tour, but I mean, I've been showing it pretty much in every video anyway. It's just looking so good. I'm really happy with it. It's really nice and full, and we didn't even fill it up or plant it that long ago. I think it was only like 2 months ago, and we're already harvesting from it. So I'm really happy with how it's done in this really short period of time, and I think it's going to be really, really nice in the seasons to come. Oh, I'm gonna pick this one. Okay. Oh my gosh, I gotta get on the other side. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
This is huge! Wow. It's so big. What?
That's what you get in the store.
This is like a foot long at least. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Oh yeah.
Put this one in the end. That one's pretty big.
Yeah, there's a really big one on there. It's probably going here. Oh my gosh, the hole that it came from is so big. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, yours is huge.
So long. Yours is thicker, but that one's so long.
Wow.
Wow. Pretty equal, actually.
Really cool.
That one actually split. So.
Oh yeah. Nice.
It's very solid.
Wow, look at that. Amazing.
Oh my gosh, there's aphids all over them.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, they're really
all
infested.
over.
I know. That's why the greens look so bad.
I just had them up against my body, no big deal.
Yeah, really gross. We're gonna take the greens off.
Yeah.
we're gonna do another comb through our pepper plants and see if any other ones have formed. Like these really mini peppers that I left on the plant last time. There really isn't too much, but we'll just pick whatever we see here that has survived and continued to grow in the last week.
He's running around.
Oh no. And last thing we're gonna pick is some of our kale. I forget what this variety is called. It's like blue something. Dazzling blue, that's the name. I've already harvested so much of this week, but since I have a good number of plants and they're well established, they grow really quickly. And I will need more this week just to throw in like soup and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and harvest a nice bunch of kale.
Right here, you said?
All right, so here's our final harvest, our first big fall harvest of the year. We've got our beautiful red radishes as well as our huge daikon radishes. So excited about those. For both types of radishes, we're gonna go ahead and cut off the tops and give them to the chickens. The daikon radish, obviously, because they are disgusting with the aphids. These radish greens actually look really good, but we're not a huge fan of radish greens, so the chickens will enjoy those because we have lots of beautiful, delicious kale to enjoy. So this is all the kale we picked for the next couple of days. And then we also have a nice harvest of spinach. And then the very last of the peppers, some really little ones in there, but we're just happy that any of them survived. So that is our full early November harvest. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video.